Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
Our guest is Ibinabo Fiberesima. I had to read up on what the name Ibinabo means. And in the course of doing that, I found out that Ibinabo actually means the bearer of good news or the source of happiness. Ivy is my friend, and I must confess that she's been a source of happiness, not just to me, but to those of us that know her. Yes, Ivy, like I call her, was born on January 13, 1970. She has a Nigerian father and an Irish mother. She attended YMCA Play Center in Port Harcourt, that's in Rivers State, from where she proceeded to Federal Government Girls College in New Busa, Niger State. Afterwards, she proceeded. Yes, Ivy was born 71, not 70, like I said earlier on, all right? Thank you. Afterwards, she proceeded to the University of Ibadan, where she read English language and literature. In 1990, IB emerged as Miss Wonderland. In 1991, she took part in the Miss Nigeria Beauty Pageant, where she was the first runner-up. She lost the crown narrowly to Bibiana, Ohio. She also took part in the Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant in 1998, where she was the second runner-up. Of course, IB is also into acting. Her first movie role was in Most Wanted, a production of Raf Nwadike. I still remember that movie very, very well. She's, from there she rose to become the president of the Actors Guild of Nigeria. She's currently the organizer of the Miss Earth Beauty Pageant. Among her popular works are The Ghost, Saint Mary, The Twin Sword, Ladies' Night, The Limit, Rivers Between, Pastor's Wife, Camouflage. Yeah, I remember that one very, very well. Letter to a Stranger, 76. Etc. Welcome our special guest, Ibinabo Fiberesima. Good evening, Ivy.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm still getting over.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes. First, I would like to find out from you, how does it feel to be 50?
There's no difference. I'm still who I am. I still do what I do.
Okay.
I don't feel any different. You know, when I was much younger and maybe an auntie or someone is celebrating 50, I'll be like, hey, Santi, not old though.
50.
And I'm feeling good. I'm so excited to be 50.
Wow.
Because my friends, they always say, no, I beg, I be no talk. You never reach the 5th floor. So now I'm talking. I'm so on the
All right. I like that. I like
I feel
that.
good.
Now,
I feel good.
wow, I like that. I like that. So, what was the first thing you did on your 58th birthday? That's talking about January 13th,
This year.
2021. Yes. What was the first thing you
Okay,
did?
so I'm lying down in bed, and this was like 11 something. You know, my daughter kept prompting me that, "Mommy, you will soon be 50. Mommy, you will soon be 50."
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
just before midnight, she took a picture. I said, "Mommy,
Hmm.
look." I said, "Wow, this picture is too sexy. Wonderful. Am I the one looking like this? It's too much." And I started posting on the bed, like, yay, you know, then it went into midnight and she was just taking pictures of me on the bed. I was screaming, I'm 50, I'm 50, and I was posing like I'm a model. And then when we now saw all the pictures, wow, they were so nice. That was the first one I posted. I'm like, hey, come on. You don't have to be anything, just appreciate who you are. And that's what I did. First thing, I was taking
Wow.
pictures with my daughter. We were dancing all over the house on the bed. And then I posted the picture. And I guess the birthday started just about then.
Wow. All
Because I
right. I
think that
love that. I
picture
love.
was a troublesome picture. We later found out that the time I posted it, I wasn't even thinking. I was just so excited with myself. And I'm happy
Uh,
with posting it now.
yeah. All right. Was there any specific or special request that you made to God? Was there anything specifically you asked God to do for you now that you're 50?
Oh yes. We had a prayer session before.
Okay.
It ended at 11:30. Me and my
Okay.
prayer warriors. So we had done that. We're just waiting for midnight now to celebrate. So
Okay.
we had done that, and we had prayed, and I'm a very spiritual person. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't mess about
I,
with my God, and so I knew that by midnight everybody it would be my phone would go off the hook, and so I usually do every year. I do a prayer
okay.
session before 11:30.
Okay. Would you like to tell us what you asked God for?
No, but I can tell you what God told me. God told me that
All
I should
right.
start loving myself, I start believing in myself, I start doing things that I believe in that will keep me happy.
Wow. Well, that's good. That's good. So, what is the greatest lesson that life has taught you at 50?
To believe in myself and be happy, to know that my decisions are for myself and for my happiness.
Hmm.
I'm over the years I've realized I keep doing things people expect of me. I keep doing things people want me to do.
Hmm.
In as much as sometimes it doesn't make me happy. So from now on, it's about Ibinabo. It's about being happy. If you don't like it, push me aside. But I will do what makes me happy.
I love that. I love that. Now, so what would you describe as your greatest achievement at 50?
Then plenty, Azu. The
Just the
achievements,
greatest
there are
one.
many. You know,
The
the
greatest one
greatest,
I know.
for me, the greatest one would be being the president of the Actors Guild of Nigeria.
Hmm. Okay.
Because it gave me a platform to actually touch lives and actually
Hmm.
see those lives turn around
Hmm.
for me.
Okay.
And also, there are so many. Then again, the Miss Earth beauty pageant. For 20 years now, a lot of young girls that have become queens have had their lives turned around. They have taken life more seriously. They've gone on the environmental path. A lot of them have done their masters. In fact, one is doing her PhD in environmental sciences. So for me,
Wow.
just touching lives and turning their lives around for the good is heavenly. For me, that's the greatest achievement, being able to turn people's life around, I think, for the
Wow.
good. Yeah,
Now, would I be correct to say that the manslaughter trial has been the worst period of your life?
yes, yes, it has. It has. And
Okay.
I was condemned. Things were thrown at me that were lies. And I lived in that depression so long. A lot of
Hmm.
my youth went with that because I kept trying to prove my innocence. I kept trying. Anybody could have been in an accident. It was just so unfortunate that we lost someone that was such a wonderful person to his family. So I can understand. I can understand the pain. I can understand it all because I am living through it every day of my life. But
All right. Now,
I need to pick myself up at some points. And that's
yeah.
where
Now, talking about depression, how were you able to eventually get out of that depression? How were you able eventually to overcome, the things that came with that incident?
it's just reading the gospel for me.
Okay.
I don't know how other people do it, but for me, loving Jesus, living in him, trying to be him, and just having love around me. I think
Wow.
that just helped me because it was so bad. I had a baby in
Yeah,
the
I remember.
process, and
Yeah.
I couldn't even carry my daughter.
Mm.
I had gone downhill, and it was
Wow.
like the press. They just write.
Mm.
People just come on social media that don't know anything and just write. Those things they were writing, the pen was like a dagger. They were just piercing my heart. But I
Wow.
guess God just delivered me, like Ibinabo, block everything out and just listen to me and be there. And that's what happened.
Wow. I love that. I love it. Now, IB, what major lesson did you take away from that incident?
Lesson.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a lesson to be learned there because everything that was thrown at me was a lie.
Okay.
In fact, I've just realized I'm here in the UK. I'm here for medicals. I've had one surgery. I'm going to have another one. That's what I was saying on my Facebook page that I have something. What's it now? A miracle happened to me.
Yeah.
I've had over 20 strokes from the
Wow.
MRI they've done here over the years.
Mm.
And that accident, I must have had a stroke because I kept saying a car blocked me, and I panicked and I was trying to avoid that car, and I shut down. I kept saying it, but oh, you are drunk. Oh, you are this. And I'm like, drunk from where? I could not reach out to anybody. Nobody was listening to me until, of course, Jebose Azuka tried to tell my story. And I was grateful for that because for once, somebody was hearing what happened to me. So if I had learned anything in all of that, it's not to trust people. Because there's so many
Mm.
people that knew the truth, but would not come out and say anything. They knew what I
Wow.
was going through, but they wouldn't say anything. I think everybody just wants to go with the flow. Like, I beg,
Mm.
everybody's hating. Let's join our hate too. I think
Mm.
it's a trend that I've seen happen overly, but I've realized that hey, I'm standing on my own, and I'll do what makes me happy. And that's just it. I won't I go overboard for people. I go overboard for my friends. I go overboard for people I don't even know. But then when it comes back to me, they come with a knife to just stab and tear and pull down. I don't do all that shit anymore. I'm a happy
Mm.
person. Anything you think of me, that's fine. Keep it in your wardrobe. And I'll do it's true. And I'll do what makes me happy.
I love that. I love that. Now, Ivy, of all the things that people said about you, then the ones that were written, which one pained you the most? Which one got to you the most?
The one that got to me the most was when people were saying I was drunk and I killed someone.
Mm.
And then when I found out where that was coming from, they said because I owned the club. Are you serious? I owned the club like 10 years before the accident happened. So because I owned the club, that made me drunk. That made me careless. Really? How many people have accidents that are drunk? Accidents happen. They do just happen. It's the truth. Nobody wishes for any accident to happen. And then let's go, you murderer. You killed some. I didn't kill anyone. I was in an accident. It happened. I am sorry. Someone dear lost his life. And in all honesty, when you get to know who he was, then you begin to understand the pain, because he was a fantastic human being. A
Wow.
fantastic human being, from what I gathered. I didn't know him before. But the way it came was like I was a devil, I was careless, I was this. They tried to paint me as black as possible, but I'm not that person. And you know, before, when I'm saying this, I'll break down. But thank God, no more. I won't break down anymore. I won't. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know who God has made me to be. So that's the person I am going to keep celebrating from now on. If anybody comes on social media, right? Yeah, it is okay. That's all right. That's fine. But I know who I am. I think there's a singer. I know who I am.
I love that. I love that. All the wonderful people who are joining us, thank you so, so much. Now, Ivy, earlier on, you said something about your tenure as the president of the Actors Guild
Nigeria.
of Nigeria. Yes. What can you single out as your most remarkable achievement as the president of AGN?
The HMO.
Okay.
Introducing the HMO to the Actors Guild, having our actors actually have a medical plan and insurance. And a lot of them gained from it. At the beginning, of course, you know how we are. They throw things at you, oh, you are going to gain this, you are going to get this. No, it was about your health. It's time we all start taking care of our health. Nigeria, at the point, we couldn't be bothered. And with the kind of lifestyle we have going on sets, you go on set, you are drinking anything that comes. We just live life, and then you now come and start begging people to raise money that your kidney has failed, your this has failed. At least start looking after yourself first. So that if
All
you are
right.
failing, then people will now understand that, okay, yes, we can come and help you.
That's
So
good.
yeah,
That's
just
good. Now,
introducing the health management plan, I think for me was my highest point.
yes. All right. Now, IB has been an actress, a beauty queen, a beauty pageant organizer, a nightclub operator, a politician. So, what exactly does IB do now?
IB is doing a lot. I'm still
Okay.
active. I directed a movie that we have just finally finished the whole works on it. So it will be released pretty soon. I'm working on a documentary as we speak on like I say, I'm reading this book.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love to read, Sha. I'm not I love to read a lot.
That's nice. You should read my two new books.
Yeah,
Success is
you
not
came
served
there.
a la carte and the encounters. When you're in Nigeria, you let me know so that,
Yes,
or you can
because
even get them on
you used to
Amazon.
go and
On
visit
Amazon.
superstars. You used to go and visit
Eh?
superstars to
No, no,
give
no.
them
I
read.
tell everybody.
If it's
Ivy.
on Amazon, then I can order it.
Yeah,
It's on
it is.
Amazon.
It is. It is. Both of them. All my books are there. 5 of my
Okay,
books
sir.
are there. So you can
Okay,
all
I'll order
order
it
them.
today.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, somebody
Yes.
say I'm his crush. Mwah, Tony, same to you. Now these kind of people I want to see. They crush permanently.
Not enemies of progress.
Not enemies of progress. I heard some people abusing me that I was dressed half naked. With this kind of body at 50, you know, I don't look at they don't thank God. Let them calm down.
Oh, God. Oh. All right. Now, Ibia, as a mother of three, what is your candid assessment of motherhood?
Well, my own motherhood, I think, is quite different from a lot of people. My children and I, we are best of friends. You
Okay.
know, for me, the way I've raised my children wasn't the way I was raised.
Okay.
Because, you know, now I can hug my dad and, you know, but when we were growing up, my father is eating, you cannot go and sit down in the living room. You know, those now my kids, we do everything together. They tell me everything, I tell them everything, and life is easy. So my own way of living is quite different from a lot of people. So I wouldn't want to say anything concerning motherhood, because everybody probably has a way of doing theirs. You know, I've just been lucky and blessed to have the most amazing children in this world.
I love that. I love it. Now, Ivy, you have tried marriage at least twice, and
No,
it
once.
failed.
Hey, once, Aju, guy, come out here. Once. I married
Okay,
once.
you want me to reel out the names, or we should just say,
Yes,
okay,
these are the fear. I'm not the fear.
okay,
I've only
okay.
married
Now,
one person. But
okay,
I have never married
okay.
anybody else.
Oh, you never married Philippine now?
No, no, I
Okay, you are
didn't.
just friends.
I
Okay,
had a child with Philip, but we were not married.
okay. You also not married to Fred Amata.
Not at
You
all.
just
But
had
we
a
have a
child.
daughter. We have an amazing daughter. Yes.
Okay, okay. So you've been married just once.
Yes, please. Once.
Okay. Now, okay. Will I be give marriage another shot?
It depends if the man is rich. You
Ivy!
don't have money scatter. You know?
But money is not everything,
You
Ivy.
say, what did they talk? For me,
Money is
I'm
not
thinking.
everything.
What are
I
they
used
for?
to think.
Hey, don't think for me, please. I'm thinking. Only if you have money, don't come near me. There is no
Oh,
love.
God. I used to think that the most important thing is love.
Hey, I've tried that. I've born all the children. It don't do. Now I want money or nothing.
Okay. All right. So, what's Ivy's take on love?
I don't know about that. I don't know if that one is still there. Because right now, if you have money, I will love you instantly. No discussion. You don't have money, don't bother. All this Facebook, let's come and meet me. Ain't no love. Mm-mm. Nothing going on but the rent. Yeah. Money is very
Really?
important. Yes.
Money is very
I'm
important.
very
All
allergic
right.
to poverty.
All right.
No, but listen,
Has
Azu,
yeah,
I've worked so
yeah,
hard. I've worked so
yeah,
hard on my own most of my
yeah,
life. On my
yeah,
own. And so
yeah,
if I'm really going to settle down with someone now,
yeah.
the person has to be rich. Because the kind of life
Wow.
I want to live, if you want to be part of it, you must hold pay. Because I hold my
Hmm.
own. So I can live well. But if you want to join, then your own must be maintained on your own. Then that way we can talk about it.
All right. I love that. I love that. Now, has IB ever fallen in love before?
Yes. And I've been so
Okay.
heartbroken. Every time I fall
Wow.
in love, they break the heart, they smash it. I don't even know when the heart used to come back again with love. But no, Azu. I didn't
So
take
why are
love
they always
again.
breaking your heart, IB?
Eh?
Why are they always breaking your heart?
It's poverty. It's poverty.
God,
That's
yeah.
why I'm loving the wrong people. Right now, if you don't have money and not to love, that's it. I beg your pardon.
Okay. Okay. Now, Abi, would you say that love has been fair to you or unfair? How would you
Love has been very unfair to me.
to you?
Love has been
What?
very unfair. With the kind of
Wow.
heart and the kind of person that I am, I would have expected a fairy tale, romance, marriage, family. That's what I wanted. That's how I saw life. I think because I read too much. You see all these Mills and Boone, all this. I used to read. Even now, I'm even reading Karen Kingsbury. It's God.
Okay.
It's Christian, but it's still love. When I read it to one point, I'll come and tell myself, I say, oh, this kind of love that used to happen again. Please, this has to be morning, 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 morning.
Hi, God.
When the money is there now, all the love will just arrange. I mean, Windy, don't you agree with me? Henry, don't you agree with me?
I mean, people are enjoying your answers to the questions. You know, they
Yes,
are just
because
commending
I'm telling
you.
them what they know. I'm not here
Yeah.
to play. I'm serious. At 50 with my body banging like this, come on. Show me the money.
Ivy. All right.